VinController.eu. Check vehicle history for every used car in Europe. Hello and welcome everybody. As you can probably see, we're at Slovakiaring. And as you can also see, there's two of us, me and Joseph. And today is a pretty special day. There's a lot of firsts for us in this video. Firstly, we finally have a bigger crew, which makes us really happy. And that's because we want to experiment with different ways of making content for you. But there's another reason why today is special. If you remember, we had a small competition for our viewers, guessing the lap time of the stock Beetle and its performance numbers in stock form. And the two of you that guessed the closest are going to be part of today's video. And I hope this becomes a tradition. Because for me, that's what this channel is about. To give you joy from modifying, watching or driving cars. But mainly, we want to create a connection between us and our viewers. Because we want you to experience the same joy we're feeling today. And that's what makes our channel special. As far as I remember, nobody does this in Slovakia. We'll definitely try some new formats in the future, so that we can include you, our viewers, into our videos more. So, we're currently waiting for our guests, and when they arrive we're going to introduce them, and we're waiting for Richard as well. He's going to be our driver for the day. We wanted to film this video yesterday, but sadly the weather was against us. Today is a bit warmer, 6 degrees, but it's still a bit windy. But mainly, it's not raining and the track is dry. This might be the last day of the year for us to make a lap time. Yeah, we owe a huge thank you to Slovakiaring. Thanks for allowing us to film so late in the year. Exactly, thank you very much Slovakiaring. Since the world situation is what it is, each one of us will have to walk around with this. No, that's not a bra, that's a face mask. And don't worry, even our guests, which already arrived, will have them. Guess we'll have to wait for Risho. So right now, we're going to move into the Slovakiaring proper, and we're going to introduce everybody that's going to be in this video. Then, we're going to jump into the Beetle and set a brand new lap time, which you could have guessed in the previous video. We'll pick a winner, and they'll win something nice. What do you mean something? We know what they're getting. The stickers, a t-shirt, and a cap. Alright, let's do it. I'm standing here with our first winner, Michael. But you're not really the winner, so what's the story? Well, the actual winner is a friend that lives in Vienna. And he did guess the lap time. I think he was only off by a second. Yeah, I think he was off by exactly 1 second. He guessed 2 minutes 57.4 and we got 2:56.4. This was the closest guess, so he won. But since the whole COVID situation is what it is, the actual winner wasn't able to cross borders. So he chose his friend, who lives quite nearby. I've even heard that your friend is getting ready to actually win the Beetle outright. Therefore he's registered to the giveaway, and you can register as well. You can do so at this link. So, what do you think is going to be the new lap time after all these upgrades? Well, I hope the mechanics know what they're doing, but I'm really hoping we can get it down by 3 seconds. Only by 3 seconds? I'm an eternal optimist. I can see. Alright then, we'll see what Richard can do with this. And here we have the second winner. You managed to accurately guess the power of the car. We definitely wouldn't have guessed it. So how did you arrive at that number? One of my friends has this engine in an Octavia, and he disassembled it, assembled it again, and it was producing the numbers around those of the Beetle. So I just went for it and tried to guess. It's actually entirely possible that these engines make more power than the manufacturer specifies. So what is your lap time guess? I'm sure we can get it down to 140 to 143. Alright, we'll have to see what Risho can do. And right next to me is Richard, a not-so-mysterious racing driver. So, what do you say about our Beetle? How do you like it now? Well, it's definitely much better now. The car finally looks a bit more sharper. It's finally not just a small bug. This is a proper Beetle. But to be completely honest, I still can't figure out which is the front and rear end. Yeah, I know, we're still missing the wing, but that will be added with the new wrap. So, what do you think we can do with the time right now? We'll get it a bit lower. Well, that's definitely a good start. It's actually really nice to see these summer tires for a change. At the same time, you upgraded the suspension, which can do a lot for the balance and the center of gravity for the car. We also added some brakes that will actually function this time. Yeah, it was quite scary the last time. It was like stepping into cottage cheese. I was talking about this with Peter already. We have quite a strong wind today, around 11 to 12 degrees, but it's sunny and dry out, which are perfect conditions. The wind might actually help us to get some more speed in the first turn. But the second sector is against the wind. So we're going to be able to brake later, if we were to just look at the positives. My guess would be 10 seconds. Oh, I really hope so. Now you simply have to go 10 seconds faster. So, let's do some laps. Sure, let's do it. Come on, Beetle. How are you feeling today? Much better, right? Ah, I can already feel it. So, let's try what the modifications did. We have some beautiful weather. The only thing I could hold against the guys today is the missing flower. Oh, it's a lot more stable. Last time I was here, it was trying to pull the rubber off each wheel. Oh, but when you turn the ESP off, it slides quite nicely. So, what about the brakes? There's a technical section in front of us. The pedal is a bit soft, but it slows down very well. It handles the technical bits very well. Before, it was taking such a long time for the car to flip to the other side. Or rather, it flipped quickly. But it kept swaying to one side. But now the car drives like it's on rails. Of course, the new tires do a lot, and so does the suspension. But the front turns in quite nicely. And it's gripping everywhere. It was all over the place on the winter tires last time. When it comes to the suspension choice, guys did a very good job with the KW. It really is a top-notch brand. We use them on our race cars with Schenke Motorsport. The car has become a lot more fun when driving. It finally does what you tell it to do. All thanks to the modifications you've chosen. KW suspension, new bigger upgraded brakes, bigger lighter wheels, and correctly set up suspension. All these are very good modifications which basically mean that whatever I asked from the car, it gave me. New brakes with new suspension is probably the best upgrade your car can receive. I personally think that, in this case, there probably aren't any better choices for this car, if you want this car to become something better. You ready? So, how is it going? It's going much better than before. You familiar with Slovakiaring? Never been here. You've never been here? Well, I came from the other side of the country. So, let me give you a tour. So, what's your lap time estimate? Now that you tried the car? I don't really know. I might be able to get it down by 10 seconds. Do you think you can get it down by that much? You have bigger wheels now. Well, right now there's two of us, which is a difference for this car. But I can definitely feel it's a lot better than it was before, especially the tires, now that there's summer tires on the car. Yeah, and there's already some miles on the tires, which also does a lot. But when it comes to gripping onto the road, Pretty good, don't you think? Considering we're sitting in a Beetle, that's incredible. I've almost forgotten I'm sitting in a Beetle. Come on, Beetle. It's a huge difference. It sure can use some more power, but it handles very nicely. The car drives beautifully and I was feeling safe all times. Although Richo was pushing it a bit, the car stayed stable as a rock. Just incredible. Richo has just finished the passenger laps, and he's rocking the widest smile I've seen. I hope they really liked it. If they really liked it, we'll have to do more of this in the future. If you can go 10 seconds faster, I'm going to be really surprised. We'll see. Alright, so you can start, and we'll set the time. Alright then. So, right now is the hot lap time. And I'm really curious how fast he can go. We are really hoping it's going to be around 10 seconds faster. Come on, come on! Starting my first hot lap. Let's rev it out to 6,000 at least. Come on, turn. Alright. So what's up? Pedal to the metal? Let's go. Full gas. And this is the tricky part. Pedal to the metal. But it grips really nicely, even over the bumps. Jesus, this is a lot of fun. Alright, the brakes are still slowing me down. They were overheated at this point last time we were here. Or rather, they would have been overheated for a minute now. Come on! Alright. I genuinely have no idea. I thought I can do it 10 seconds faster. Well, who knows? Richo, we have two good news for you. Pit in and we'll tell you more. Well, the time was actually pretty good. So we're going to tell Richard and let's see his reaction. Richo, guess the time. I actually have no clue. Well, we're under 250. Oh, that's good news. We're at 248. There must be something really wrong if we're not faster. So that's 248.6. What did we get before? 256.4. So that's 8. Yeah, more than 8 seconds faster. We have a big day behind us. The weather was beautiful, the sun's still out and it's dry, and the guys at Slovakiaring have helped us a lot. Yeah, they definitely helped us a lot. Richo was fast today, and the guests seem to be happy. Well, of course, you don't experience stuff like this every day, you know? Especially having the whole racetrack for yourself. The whole track just for us. That's how it should be. Yeah, I really hope we're not here for the last time. I'm curious what car we'll bring here the next time. Can't wait to do all this next year. See you guys. Yeah, have a good day. Maybe we'll buy a Japanese car. I'm more curious which racing driver we'll pick for the next car. We'll have to see, I guess. Yeah, we'll have to see. Hey, is he leaving? Wait. Hey, Richard! Richard, stop! Hey! This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for the experience. And see you all in the next one.